Now, you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready to talk?
Yeah, I'm ready to talk.
Let's go. Swiss system.
Yeah, basically, we know that BSL is from this season is using a used system that is proven to be better than the previous one, GSL system, and it's called the Swiss system. Do you know why is it called a Swiss system?
No.
Because it was made in Switzerland.
Well,
that's not a joke.
Thank you guys for coming by. Let's see each other next week and for the more BSL action like
Thank
this.
you for coming
that's
to
a
my
joke.
TED
Don't
talk.
leave.
But no, it was made like 2 centuries ago already and used for chess. And the system was so popular that everybody decided that they want to use it. And it's quite simple. You have a pool of 16 teams that get put together on 8 pairs.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has a 0-0 score, 0 wins, 0 losses.
Yeah, obviously, because everything starts.
Yeah.
From 0.
So the team, each team plays. The winners get 1 point for the win. I mean, not a point. They get the win and once get the loss.
Yeah.
Sorry. And then it divides in 2 groups. Quite simple. The winners they play against each other. So the 1-0s, 1-0s play against each other, and the losers play against each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then it gets a bit complicated. We get the 2-0s, 1-1s, and 0s and 2s, and then they play against each other.
Wait, too many
numbers.
Too
okay,
many numbers.
Let's
go
slow it down.
A 1 step back. So,
all right.
As I understood, we start from nothing. 0, 0.
Yeah.
Everyone plays each other randomly as picked by. I think we had that thing where the envelopes happened, and we made sure that it's all legit and everyone's playing in a random way that
we cannot interfere
with that. So after they play each other, we have 2 groups with 8 teams in each.
That's correct.
1 group with 1-0. Those who won the one game, and then
winners
0
and losers,
1. Those who lost the first game.
Yeah, and then they play again. So it divides in
randomly.
3. Yeah. At that point, still randomly. So it divides in 3 groups now. So it's the 2-0s, the guys who won all the games, the 1-1s
the
who
big
lost.
Shots.
Yeah, either lost or won, and the losers, the ones who are not doing that good.
0-2s.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the principle becomes simple. If you win one more game, you have for 2 zeros. Then you have 3 wins, and you're out. You're to the playoffs.
Oh, there's so many things you're saying in the same time.
That's why we have pictures.
Well,
you see, it's even with colors.
I'm looking at those pictures and I'm still baffled, Ben. It's the 3-0. So basically, when you get the 3-0, the 3 wins.
Yeah, you're out.
You're in.
You're in. You're out in the playoffs. You're in the playoffs.
In the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yes, and if you get 0-3,
then you're out. You have no chance anymore.
You're not playing in the BSL until the next season.
That's correct.
Ooh, that's rough.
That's life
Let's
for you.
Let's make a friendly game for all the 0-3s, all right? And after that, how many teams do we need?
8 teams get out into the playoffs, and then it divides into the single elimination group that everybody knows and loves.
Yep.
And the teams who don't get those 3 wins, sorry, they're out.
So right now we are looking for 2 teams with the 3 zeros, basically 3 teams with 3 1s, approximately, and then 3 teams with 3 2.
That's
3
correct.
wins and 2 losses. And in the previous years in the history, what is shown, have there been teams that lost almost every single game and then stepped back from that?
Yeah, there's actually one quite popular example that everybody uses. There was the CSGO major in Boston, the E-League major as they call it, and there was a team called 9. They went 0-2, and everybody was like, all right, they're written out. They're just crossing them out. They're not getting further. But they went back, they fought back and got 3-2. They got out of the Swiss system, and after that, after a long battle, they got to the finals and actually won the first major for CSGO for an NA team, North American team.
Yeah.
And there was one more example that I sometimes use. That was ENCE in the last major. They went 0-2-2, and after that, they won 3 games and played in the finals, where they unfortunately lost.
So it is possible for those who are losing to still crawl back and win everything.
Yeah.
But for now, as we look at the Baltic scene, we have this one really interesting team. Before we ask our casters to join in for the CSGO action and to cast all the games and give you more information about what happened in this week, we have this team, eSports.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
This team They are in the pickle, the same as they are going in the same steps as
everyone.
Cloud9.
Or
As
actually,
you
yeah,
said,
yeah,
they
as Cloud9,
lost
yeah.
0-2, and right now, unfortunately, the score for them is 0-2. But before we even got to set up the studio and everything, they were so welcome to join us in for the studio for a little chit chat, for a few questions on their side to understand how do they work. And I'm really glad that they came here to give us some more knowledge about how they work
Yeah.
and what they do and how
Like the
they
whole team came,
actually,
right? With all
yeah,
the
the whole
manager
team,
and
yes,
everything.
every single one of them. And what is really interesting behind them is that they actually try to speak English. So those who are going to be laughing in the chat, I know which ones. No, they actually tried and they answered the questions in English, and I'm really proud about that. And hopefully, it just goes on, and they showed us their sportsmanship.
Yeah.
And I hope that they actually go through the Cloud9 steps and from zero to land finals and victory.
Yeah,
Who
but
knows?
if they want to do that, they have to step up their social media game, unfortunately.
Yeah,
But
right. So right now, let's watch the video what we prepared. That is SCP eSports.
I think we have a lot of potential, and we can uh, achieve something big in Baltics and European region. My goal is to win everything, so and we are trying our best. We are do a lot of practice.
I believe, and we all believe, that we will have a bright future, which will not just consist of some tournaments and some competitions in Latvia or Baltics. We want to go further, we want to go forward, but it all depends. It all depends on what we're gonna do and how we're gonna develop ourselves.
Everything is improved, starting from communication, tactics, personal skill of everyone. So we're just every day are better and better. Tukaho is our leader. Yeah, he's always trying to find the best way for all the players, like to improve their skill, to improve their tactics, just to be better as a team. Yeah, so it's good.
We are good players, so we don't have best player in team, so we are like same. So we have contracts. We want this band. We can't. It's always with teams problems. To players, they are always leaving. We're finding new players. In this team, we don't have this problem. So we like 5 players. We have same goals. We will try our best to achieve what we want to. With new economic, it's like easier to find our game and win games. So yeah, I like it.
Vertigo, as I think it's underrated, because sooner or later everyone will play it, same as was with Overpass or like other maps that was new to CSGO. Just pro players will adapt to it and it will be fine.
Esports is very rapidly increasing in all terms, like terms of popularity, terms of money also, and that's very interesting. As for me, I was also very interested in esports in early 2000s, so I'm a big fan since then. So, well, as for me, I guess there was no chance at all to choose what exactly am I going to develop. I always like think in like terms of what it means to be the best, and if you want to be the best, you work.
Welcome to Baltic Esports League Season 3, now CSGO part of the day. One more time joined by MV and V. This time around I'm a bit taller than you are.
Yes, I was told that I'm too tall, so I need to sit down.
That has been such an issue all the time here. But what we have today is something exciting in my mind.
Okay.
Because I have 2 teams that lost in the first week, and they're going to play to fight and show who had the best progress,
Yeah, as we already were so easily explained what the Swiss system is,
Yep.
Let me just clarify one more time in a much more simple fashion. Whoever out of these two teams that have already lost 2 matches lose the next match next week, they're out.
Exactly.
So it's quite an important match for both of these, and obviously both of these teams really need to step up. Hopefully they'll be able to do that today. Of course, a lot of it is going to ride on which maps we're going to see. I do think I saw the first map. I don't think
I have
I'm
a
allowed
veto
to
over
say
here.
just yet. So
we have veto here.
Oh, we have a veto. Okay, let me just tell you that Team Titan did ban Inferno, so Wortex banned Nuke in that regard.
Yeah,
So Titan did actually pick that Mirage, so that is going to be the first map we're going to see here.
Mirage,
so Titan's
perfect.
pick is going to be Mirage. Afterwards, Wortex decided that they're going to pick the train. Yes, and
Always
the
would be
decider
really good for them.
Yeah, so, and the decider map is going to be Overpass.
Ooh, I'm quite disappointed we're not going to see Vertigo, because okay, it's one of the teams that do it. It's basically Volsung. They already have picked it 2 times. They played it today, I think, once, and they played it in the last week as well. And Titan as well. They did play Vertigo, so. I was kind of hoping for it.
You can thank Wortex for it. They did ban Vertigo, so just to make sure that it's not the decider map, and obviously, I would assume that's because they haven't really practiced for it, which cannot really blame them. Obviously,
It's understandable. It's understandable.
I mean, especially if you know if it's not in your opponent's pool, or you suspect it's not going to be, then why would you leave it as an open pick?
Exactly. But let's check out who's going to be on the side of Wortex, who's going to be signed on Titan. So we know that Wortex, they are Estonian team. We're going to see their Stig, Doista, Krasner, Fileba, and Matup. Matup, a new addition. But how many times did we scream Doista in Season 2 or Season 1?
So many times. I mean, I remember so many highlights with him, and he was also switching in between weapons, so it didn't really matter. Was it a Deagle, was it a AVP, or even with the rifle? So Doista's name has been yelled out plenty of times. On the side of Team Titan, though, we will be seeing Shield, Nopper, Displex, Carlis ABC, and Elvis G. Also people's names that we've shouted out quite a few times there, especially Nopper and Elvis. Elvis with those flanks.
Yeah, exactly. They have such a huge promise in that lineup because of the players that they have, but we haven't seen the team side of like their play. They are great alone. Elvis, as you said, the flanks, Carlos ABC is always stable. Displex, like Latvian
Carlos
shocks.
was one of the people that was always there in the right place, at the right time, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I think we are ready to jump in, right? So I can type ready so the players can jump into the game. Although we're still missing. Oh no.
Yeah, we do have a bit of an update coming in, so there is going to be a replacement player replacing Elvis. That is going to be Soft Styler playing for the side of Team Titan.
I haven't seen him in such a long time. He hasn't played in any Exanimo events. He hasn't played, obviously, here, either in qualification or in Season 3. So this is going to be, I think this is good setting to really understand if Soft Styler is really still a player that you should be reckoned with.
I mean, it tends to switch between really good and really bad for him. As far as I've seen. So hopefully he's here on a good day and will be able to bring that victory for his team. Also, quickly before we jump into that match, we did have a prediction game last week, and we were talking about...
How did we forget about that?
Well, you forgot about it. I'm thinking about it since last week because I know what's coming. So
yes, exactly. So what we decide.
So pretty much, first of all, we decided that we are going to make another bet here. In terms of who's going to win. We know the maps, and actually based on the maps and based on what I've known before, I'm going to say that it is going to be a 2-0 in favor of Wortex.
Okay, so you're going for the Estonian side.
Yes, despite the fact that there have been a lot of 2-1 games today, I'm going to go ahead in their direction. And your prediction?
Well, as I said, I do like the players on Team Titan sides, and since I think they should progress more than Wortex. Wortex have, although they have been in all the finals, I think, I'm going to go Team Titan. It's going to be 2-1 because we had so many 2-1s this week in CSGO. And quite surprising ones as well.
Right before we jump into the match, just so you know what is at stake here. So if you lose today, we're actually going to do a dual punishment.
Because, last season you lost.
Yeah, if I lose, I suppose I get double the dosage. Double the dosage of what? Well, let me show you. These are... the spiciest ramen noodles, apparently in Europe for sure, not entirely sure
that we can get our hands on.
The
legal ones.
Yeah, otherwise black market requires purchasing. But it says hot chicken flavor ramen. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to feel any chicken at all here, and it's all just going to be spices. I will let everyone know that I am absolutely not okay with eating spicy food, and
neither am
I. Sweat like a swine. But speaking of sweating, how about we jump into the Mirage and first of all take care of business and then see who gets to sweat.
Yeah, okay, we're jumping in. So they're not going to have knife rounds because this is whose pick was this? Do you remember?
This was Team Titan's pick.
Yeah,
so Mirage was picked by Team Titan.
Yeah, so Wortex is going to start on CT side.
Yes.
I think it should be relatively easy for them. I think, at least at first, for Wortex, I think Team Titan is going to be a team that's going to like climb back into the game.
Well, the question is how they can handle the fact that Elvis is not playing
but
here, because Elvis always has been so good on Mirage, and him not being there is definitely a slightly sad sight to behold.
Yeah, that is true. But let's jump into Mirage. They're going to all from Team Titan side run towards B. Let's see if that's going to happen as they're trying to move in. It's going to be Displex jumping down. They don't see anyone. It's going to be Matsup with the kill, but Doist goes down in the process. Matsup with the second, but he was in the open, so it was pretty easy for Nopper and Carlos to take the first one. And now it's going to be 2v2 as Krasner is going to find Carlos.
And the bomb is yet to go down here now. Krasner and Fileba, both are going to be pairing up. The bomb is planted for short, and there's a player just behind the site, so they have been spotted. A few bullets being exchanged at the moment. Krasner is going to go down, so now Fileba left in a 1v2. Nopper, he's going to be 1v1ing Fileba right now. Fileba is going to fake tap it. Oh my god!
That is Fileba that we were talking about right before this game. Someone from production said, oh, on Wortex side, that there's Fileba there. That's it, 2-0. The Wortex should win it. Well, this was just crazy from them. Quite impressive.
So, are you starting to sweat already?
I am, yeah. I'm sweating. I feel it.
You're sweating. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, the next following round coming up here. Question is, what do Team Titan decide to do with their monies? You could actually see that some of the players... I'm sorry, that seems to be an overlay bug there. Not entirely sure how many people have bought.
Yeah.
There we go. Refreshed. Happy days. So just a few deagles around the board. Also a few 5-7s, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I do see at least one, I think.
No, that's it. I'm blind.
Well, it's pretty far here, the screen. The pistols really don't differ from each other. But let's see now towards middle. Steak, it's very risky. They haven't heard anything in middle, and he peeks out. And those are deagles standing up against him. Luckily for him, no damage dealt. Some information gathered. We can see as well, they're not either pushing B, they're not pushing A, they're just waiting in sight. And Team Titan, they're kind of struggling with that fact.
I like Krasner's position there here. He was able to quickly jump up and see if anyone has walked through that corner, but little does he suspect that Nopper is close by, probably expecting for some sort of push here. He definitely hears the player, yeah.
But you can see 4 players towards the B side, only 1 towards A. How much can really Nopper do with that deagle? Can he really take off the attention? Because, as you said, Doist is ready with MP9.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The question is how much can Doist do here. The Molotov as well, so he's going to hear the players burn.
There was no one short, so they didn't have any information, but Doist with the first one, so Shield goes down, the new talent on the side of Team Titan, and the second one as well. Displex goes down, and it will be so easy for Doist as he's going to find one more. Can he get the last? Can he get Softstyler? No, he's going to back off, and they have all the information. There's already player underground. And that is it.
And that was textbook stuff coming up from Wortex. Those two pickups from Doist were there off the back of the fact that the teammates threw in flashbangs in between. Yeah. So like there was a flashbang kill, and then afterwards it was just like
I think we can start to see the progress that has happened.
Oh yeah, definitely. For
Wortex,
these guys have practice for sure. I mean, probably Caster's Curse and they're going to prove me wrong in 2 rounds, but you know, that's usually how it goes. A bit of damage taken on the side of Zeke. They're forced to fall back from the window. I believe that was a follow-up grenade that went in there just to make sure and see if they can actually catch him off guard.
I like the awareness at the moment from Team Titan. We can see who is that, where Displex is waiting in the T ramp because he knows that someone might push, and they were pushing. You can see in middle as well. The situation is good. Zeke is not going to push peek into connector, but Matsup, he could be the one who could go down here first.
Okay, Molotov towards short just to make sure that Matop couldn't do much there. Obviously, they are aware of the fact that he was close beforehand. Nopper quickly checking.
He still is. Oh, but it's going to be this who finds Krasner, who was being a bit too aggressive. That means the A side now is a bit easier to take. There are still two players there, one in jungle, one in site. But Filebe, they have to be so careful, Team Titan. This guy can pick them all apart.
Yeah, the bomb is going to be making its way towards connector, and you can see that actually is that Nopper on the B bomb side making his way towards kitchen. Oh my god. If Doista doesn't see him in time, this is going to be disaster for Wortex on the A bomb side.
Maybe
They're going
not.
to be
No, they're pushing towards B. Doista, he hears everything, he denies the bomb. Still 35 seconds remaining on the clock. There's going to be all rotation now from CT coming in, from Wortex. Can they do it? Does Nopper push forward? He completely loses it. And Matsu takes him down with Famas. There's going to be only now 3 AKs remaining on the side of Team Titan. The bomb is planted. They're trying to push forward, but they're being quite slow about this. That is Team Wortex.
Yeah, and Doista as well, just staying put in these apartments, knowing that there's going to be a flank coming through. Now only Carlis and Shield left in a 2 versus 3 situation. One of the guys is on this side. Filebo already taking down Carlis. They know where Shield is, and it's just easy. Hello? How did they make it to the site and then afterwards just completely lost it?
They have no idea from Doista. Even though Doista got 1 kill where he denied the bomb moving into the site, they still did not deal with him.
And I like how methodically Doista is playing this match, at least so far. What we've seen, like he gets the information, gets the down guy. There's no reason to repeat. He's just waiting for backup first, and then afterwards is following up on that. So 3-0 so far. A very good beginning for Wortex here for the side of Team Titan as well. They have been able to purchase up. That grenade is going to find so much damage, actually. Carlis is going to go down.
Yeah, that was huge already. Mid-presence from Wortex is just huge. Krasner finds one more player towards A ramp as they're trying to push forward towards middle, but we can see there's like 2 or even 3 players focusing on that position. Even if Team Titan manage to get one entry, they're not going to be able to move into the A site. They're completely covered.
Team Titan will only win this round if Wortex fail, and this doesn't seem to be a trend here, even though Shield being able to open things up. He left only on 19 HP, and those grenades as well is just scary stuff. So Soft really needs to make a break for it. I do believe he saw the player towards the ticket booth, so he's aware of the fact and looking to see if he can perhaps clear out connector, making sure nothing's in jungle. So the player...
The positioning from Wortex, like timings, positions, everything is there. Soft, good idea, misses the shot on short. It kind of leaves him stranded there in shield. I think they're triggered, right?
Perhaps to a certain extent. I was just slightly confused of the fact, why was Krasner waiting for someone to come through from CD spawn? It was basically impossible considering the positions. But perhaps slight miscommunication. Also of the fact that Team Titan did manage to sneak in through short last round. So perhaps just, slight paranoia in the back of their head. So Team Titan are going to be heading into a pistol round. They do have a bit of utility with them. Looks like the B bomb site is going to be the choice here for Team Titan. Carlos leading the way with the Deagle in hand, and of course he's going to be greeted by Doista, who so far has been devastating in towards these B apartments.
This is flashbacks. I think we always remember Doista just waiting there every single round and all the time getting those spray downs. Let's see if he's going to work out this time. He has AK. Time. Let's see, Shield, he's pushing forward. Nopper setting up for the smoke B site. Let's see if Team Titan can really take it. As now we're jumping towards the site. The action is there. Oh, and it's going to be Doista with the first one, but this one will be taken down. Carlos ABC with 2. It's going to be 3v4 scenario here. The bomb will be planted, but Steek's already dangerously close. They're also having some fun in the middle, but he misses the flick. There's going to be 3v3 scenario right now.
Oh, but Soft actually burned down, so this is a 3v3. All of the 3 players on the CD side do have the defuse kit. The peek comes through for Fileba here, looking towards that forest area. Doesn't see anyone just yet. This Plex does take care of Krasner. Fileba will take him down in return. Steek now left on half HP. Knows where the player is. Fileba!
He almost managed to get the 3rd one as well, but Nopper will survive, and I believe he will win the round as well because their time is running out. He has a CZ in his hands. He's going to see the head, and it's going to be instantly the first round for Team Titan. AVP saved. That was, okay, the rotation in the side maybe was not the best for Wortex as they kind of went in 1 by 1, and Team Titan already had all the set plays there, like all the smokes, flashes.
Yeah, Steek couldn't push through because he was left on half HP, and he was already in a situation where he had fallen back just to regroup, and unfortunately that was the time when both of his teammates were re-engaged. So Nopper's somehow missing that one. It seemed that it was going to be on point, but Matop here is going to be peeking towards middle, spots the guy, gets the follow-up as well, and that was actually Fileba. Now the underpass dude, this Flex, he takes care of them both, and escapes with 2 HP.
Yeah, that is quite huge for Team Titan now. If they manage to win this round, I think they can finally climb back into the game, but they really need to secure this one, because if they win, it's going to be Wortex on an eco. And for Team Titan, they have almost no money. Nopper there, luckily for him, he has the 3.9k in his bank because he managed to save the op. But at the moment, he hasn't found any kills yet. And as well, where exactly is he? So he's waiting towards Palace. I understand that, yeah, it's good to check jungle, but Krasner, I don't think he's going to be too eager to peek out. He kind of realized that he could be in big danger if he decides to push out. So they're going to depend only on Steak that is in CT.
All right, so there's going to be a smoke. I think that was a smoke thrown from A ramp towards B, but because the push is so late, Wortex know that this is going to be an A hit, and of course, Steak already spotting the first guy. The Molotov is going to push him out of place, and he's just going to be peeking towards that default area, looking to see if he can spot anyone putting up the bomb in an open area. Bomb has been placed, and the boost is in order for Wortex here. I really love this one. It gives you up so much. Gives you so much opportunity to quickly scope out those close corners.
Yeah, but for Team Titan, they don't care because they are in perfect positions. They perfectly use the grenades not to allow Wortex to push in, but their first player is going to be spotted. It's going to be Soft going down. He has that too much. Nopper misses, and he misses the second one as well. He's dropped down low, 34 HP remaining. This place will be found, and Nopper will go down as well. Wortex, they do manage
You really have to hit those.
Yeah.
Again, that's just me with an AVP, basically.
I've heard that magical AVP that you have.
My magical AVP?
Yeah.
I usually get like one good play in like 6 months, and then the rest of the time is just sad days.
Yeah, and the same for Steak and Nopper, both missing very important shots. Quite unfortunate. Luckily for Wortex, they still have tons of players that will perform up to their level.
Nopper does get Steak, but there is Fileba in the underpass, and he's actually going to go down to Displex there. So very quickly, 2 members for the Wortex side lost here, meaning that if they lose this round, they still should be in theory able to buy, but I think the utility is going to be very limited for them.
Yeah, that is true. But at the moment, the way that they're playing, it feels like they have all the confidence in the world, even though Displex, the guy who opened up this round, is going to go down now.
Oh,
so let's see, they're pushing in. The flash, he missed it. He looked right at it, but he still managed it. Oh, survived for a bit. Shield gets the one. Matu pushed out at the right time, as he's going to take him down and leave in situation 2 on 3. Let's see if Matu can save the B sites until his teammate rotates. Krasner, why are you so late for the rotation?
Krasner was just like, no, it's A, 100%.
Yeah. The bomb goes down. No, it could still be somewhere here.
All right, well, Wortex do need a quick opening here if they want a chance to retake this site. Madap does a quick shoulder peek, and he's going to smoke off the window to see if he can cross back safely. So Wortex is going to be saving here, and I do believe it's the right call, even though they are being chased by Nopper right now with the AVP in hand, and he's going to be risking to lose that one. Gets the leg shot onto Krasner there. Krasner is lucky to be alive, but that is information for Carlos. And now Madap with the peek towards the connector. He's going to be aware of the fact that they are being expected, so they're just going to save here.
Yeah. Okay, now I check out the scoreboard and I see that Soft is soon going to be the 007 agent. He needs only one more death and that's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's quite unfortunate. I don't know if he's used to being in-game leader for the teams that he plays in, but is he really being in-game leader for a team that he's standing in for? No, right?
I would assume not, because if so, that's just complete chaos.
Yeah. But it looks kind of like a chaos. 5-2, only a few rounds where they go completely aggressive. T-Titan managed to get something done.
And Soft here is going to be faking middle. They're actually going to be heading into A. And Fileb up close with the Deagle has an opportunity. Also survives that engagement. Yet another shoulder peek. So they Wortex are fully aware of the fact that this is going to be an A hit and that there might be potentially a lurk towards middle. Shield even falling backwards here. Displex does get the first kill onto the side. Carl is able to follow up. Madap here now with the AVP. Gets the crossing player. Falls back into connector just to make sure he has plenty of time to reload that weapon. And oh my god, Steak dealing so much damage to the smoke there.
Yeah, I think it was Carlos ABC who managed to get some damage in. As now 2v4 scenario, but all of them as well are in really good positions. Doista finds Carlos. There's going to be 2 players towards ramp, and all of them are towards ramp. So, in theory, they might get lucky to get information. If Steak now peeks out and he sees all 3 of them,
Steak
I think
has
Doista
the
has
incendiary grenade.
Yeah, okay, now Doista, he spots him. Shield's looking for the opportunity, he's looking for a kill, he can't find it. Doista's playing so low with his position. Steak is risking so much. It's gonna be Steak with the kill as Doista goes down 1v2 scenario, but no, Shield finds him from the top. the new guy with 2 kills and a round win for Team Titan. So 5-3, I wouldn't say this is a bad situation for them.
Surely not, but for Wortex, this round is going to be pistols.
Yeah, and the 007.
And the 007 is on the board there. So 007 soft, welcome.
Yeah,
we've all been there. We've all been there, dude. It's fine. All right, so there's only going to be Steek towards this A site. He's going to be flashing himself out at... Oh, this is that one? Or oh, no, excuse me.
Yeah,
that was a
flashback
for middle, but quite pointless at that point, in my opinion, as you already know that A site is completely run over. Nopper slightly toying with his lock, and it was so close.
Yeah, he managed to get the assist. But as the USPS are trying to peek in, they're dealing a lot of damage, and they do manage to find 2 kills. And that is huge, because you can see money on the Team Titan side is not too big.
Even
so
a third now.
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't say maybe it is even doable, but no, this was coming in just at the right time for Palace to clear out all the remaining players. So 5-4, Team Titan. Well, what you would expect from them? Like 7 rounds here in T side.
I would say, yeah, considering how well they were at 1.5 against 1. 7 should be a good scoreline for them. Considering it's their map pick, they're probably not going to be too happy with that fact, just because they didn't really have the best of starts here. Nopper now with the AVP is going to be peeking towards apartments, looking to see if someone will push. At this point for Wortex, it's slightly a risky thing to do, just considering that they only now were able to rebuy again fully into this round. So looks like Krasner is gonna be tempted slightly to play with his luck around.
I don't like this too much now from T Titan, although now it's good. They got very lucky that Krasner did not peek into Palace. I think he would manage at least get 1 kill, but that still leaves a 5v5 scenario now towards the A side. Let's see, as they're trying to peek out without any kind of smokes or flashes, and Phileba finds first one, so Soft goes down. Let's see Krasner, how much can he do? The flash come through, he's looking for the heads. He can't even find one. Nopper and Shield, they both get kills. It's gonna be 3v4 scenario. Steek comes in just at the right time to shut down Nopper in Palace, but the bomb is planted and the site is for Team Titan.
Yeah, well, it's crucial that Steek got that kill towards Palace, because that was the AVP for Team Titan, meaning that they have, that is, Wortex has a lot more opportunity to try and retake this site. They do need a solid flashbang, and currently they only have 2. Displex has taken down Madap, and both Doist and Steek are towards Connector.
They're not expecting Carlos to peek out.
I don't think they actually knew he was there, but you should have really supposed at that point, and then he's just going to be triple peeked by the whole Team Titan remaining team. So that is going to be 5 against 5, and very quickly, Team Titan have brought it back. And it seems like more off the fact that they decide to go towards that A bomb site and just leave Doist alone on towards B, because B is just not working for them. I mean, they did get a few rounds, but in general, it still looks a bit too shaky for me.
Well, they do have that set play there, but as well, I want to remind that in the first week, Team Titan played against Volsung on Mirage. They lost 16-6. So they have had some prior experience here in Season 3 to it, but Wortex, they are just surprising them. This is Pistols that are managing to get those entry frags. As they're pushing towards the B side, they might get even backstabbed, because there's players in apartment, there's players towards middle as well. Carlos, he managed to find the first kill now for Team Titan.
Yeah, unfortunately for Doista, he didn't manage to stay alive long enough, and now Maddo behind the smoke is going to be giving away his position with the CZ, or perhaps just trying to draw attention, as he is being followed up by Steek, who has the AK in hand, but unfortunately Nopper already expecting such events. Only 2 against 4 now left alive for the side of Wortex. Krasner battling it out with Nopper here. Nopper is just going for that headshot and saying, speaking of headshots, Krasner manages to find one. So he's going to be looking to retrieve that AK. Of course, any sort of extra money they can obtain on the side of Wortex here is going to help them out greatly. Philip also could potentially find a kill here towards short. Gets the dick in. Unfortunately, Shield comes out on top of that. So
yeah, it's already 3 kills is so much now for Wortex. They keep the economy almost intact. Well, now Team Titan, they are looking pretty good. But that's because only on the back of the fact that they have won 5 rounds in a row now, which is quite huge.
I think the double grenade strategy that Wortex had towards the beginning of the round into middle is a pretty good thing they could just try again, because there's constantly at least one from Team Titan going there, so that should be in theory another 3 kills that they could obtain. Phileba now with the AVP is going to be peeking towards ramp, won't see anything, as that is Steek who spots a few of these players in the middle, waits for the guy in short. How does that not connect?
Yeah, that is CSGO. Thank you. Please fix. Let's see if they're pushing, trying to push towards connector. Krasner is there. He has had such a good luck with the first entry frags. Let's see if that can happen here. It will happen here. Together with Matu / Nopper is going to go down as they're pushing forward. Krasner, he manages to play around smoke, but no, Carlos ABC finally finds him as they're running into connector. So the smokes are there, but they are 4v4. 2 players Are they in underground or is that B apartments?
That is B apartments, and Steak finding that kill towards Connector means that the remaining B apartment guys are going to feel that they really need to commit. So Doista already knows that there's a guy there. The bomb actually has gone down into underground, so currently Team Titan are hoping that the Wortex will over-rotate here, but Steak feels all that information, sees the bomb, finds it as well. Fileba gets the follow-up, and Shield is the last man standing with the AK alive in hand. He's going to be heading into middle here, looking to see if he can perhaps somehow change the tides of the game, but obviously everyone has that the eyes on the bomb, as they say.
Yeah, that is true. I like the fact that the double upset that worked out. It does not work out at the beginning of the round, because almost all the time Steak misses his shots. Do you think it's stressed, or is just like he's not feeling it today?
I mean,
what do you see there?
I don't think he's that much stressed as probably just not feeling it today. Historically as well from him, we usually see like a few rounds of adjustment period coming out from him, and then afterwards he's able to really turn on. So also slightly moved there in those shots when he tried to land them. So it's quite clear that he's not going to be hitting those. But Shield might find an entry here. If Doista is not patient enough, another perfect pop flash coming through, and you can see Madam just continuously racking up those assists with the flashbangs there. So Shield's out of the round for now, and that is pressure on for Team Titan. The bomb is still down towards B apartments, and a minute 15 on the clock. There's still plenty of time for Team Titan to come up with a game plan here.
We haven't seen something like that from Team Titan, where they like flash their like help with the flashes. And for Wortex, if they're going to continue on doing it like Team Titan, they need to catch up to it. Because there's going to be like all the time Wortex just getting advantage. Although here, Soft with the Mac-10, he's going to find Krasner, but that leaves Steak wondering. As he's just waiting there, Steak will find Soft. He's going to be played towards Connector. Noper with a great push. Now from jungle is going to take down Steak. 3v2 scenario. As Noper just going huge. He's helping Team Titan. And as we said, like 7 rounds will be quite okay for them. So this could really work out. Let's see, maybe Doista and Fileba can retake this A site.
Yeah, but Fileba definitely has the experience behind his back to do that. Doista already peeking the player, finds the first entry, goes for the follow-up and gets it, so it's a one-on-one now. Fileba knows where the player is, the bomb. That was a fake one.
Knows.
Oh my god!
Carlos knew that there's a player in CT, he was just guessing.
Yeah, Carlos did the no-no against the AVP, like in... You know, you jump on the box and just make your hitbox as small as humanly possible while being able to peek over the top of the box there. So well played from Carlos, did the smart move, and that gave Team Titan the 7th round here, and finally, they're in the lead.
Yeah, and here you can see, beautiful job by our observer, Steak. Finally, he finds the entry. Finally, with the op, as he always almost missed, but he missed the player there towards Connector. There's going to be 3 players there.
He saw, but he was very wary of the fact that someone might be peeking from apartments. Crashing though.
This Flex going huge with 180. Flick as Steak's going to find Shield. They're pushing it through. Connector Steak with 1 more Flick. That's going to be the 2nd now for him. Can he get the 4th kill as well? As Dixplus and Softstar, 2 players remaining. Oh my god. What are they doing, Wortex?
Well, Soft with a bomb now towards jungle is going to miss that shot, and that is going to be bomb on the ground. Displex left alive with 33 HP, giving away his position, and he's going to be taken down. So that is going to be 7 against 7. So
that was very unclimactic ending to that round. With all those flicks and everything that was there, we just saw Team Titan running 1 by 1.
Yeah.
Peeking in the wrong place, wrong time.
I mean, they continuously try to challenge Steak, and trying to challenge in 1v1s the AVP is never really a good sort of play unless you really somehow have the upper hand on him. But that can only be in a pre-fire scenario. So the grenade, though, finds plenty of damage towards A ramp. So Displex and Nopper are not going to be too happy about that. Nopper has made it out, but he is already known.
5 HP. He can't do too much. As Fileba finds still looking for the 4th one as well. Only Shield now remains.
Give it the ace.
Oh, Krasner. Come on, man.
Bad manners, dude. So 8-7 in favor of Wortex. Their beautiful display of skill coming out from Fileba here in this first half. So they are going to be switching sides now. I will remind you, this is Team Titan's pick. So for Team Titan, if they start to lose on the CD side now, I'm pretty sure the nerves are going to get them. So hopefully that's not the case here for you. For me, happy days. Wortex, woohoo, go with the win.
Yeah. You're more happy, but why are you being so happy? Do you want to eat that hot stuff? Because you're going to eat it.
Well, if Wortex win, you're eating it as well.
Yeah.
So.
It's at least something good for you. Although afterwards, we really need to be ready to run to get that milk. and everything else.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. You don't know. You came prepared.
Okay, well, Nopper going to be into connector here, spots a few of these players. He's going to be falling back, really doesn't feel like he wants to contest this, and it is going to be a very strong push towards the A side. Steak already opening things up, but unfortunately Soft will take him down. In the meantime, Krasner has found shield towards the A side, and also Displex is going to go down, so this is going to be a 2v4, even though Mattup is on low HP.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, that was huge shot from Soft already. He has found 2 in this one, as he's going for the smoke towards the side, but the bomb is not planted there. Why did he smoke there? Maybe it really can't take off the attention, as Mattup, he's going to find Carlos ABC. Soft was the last man remaining, and didn't seem like any kind of issue for Wortex now up. Like, they were low, but they still managed to, like, peek out.
Yeah,
like,
I think
accordingly.
that smoke... Well, I hope that smoke was intended so the ramp player wouldn't see the bomb, but I'm pretty sure you could just peek slightly towards the right-hand side and still
Yeah, from
see...
Tetris. From Tetris.
Yeah, still see
from
the
edge there.
player. So, 4 people, actually 3 people from Wortex are going to be heading into middle here. Very quick engagement. Fileba still, excuse me, not Fileba, Displex here in window, still able to survive. And now it is going to be a short push coming out, and very quickly 4 players from Team Titan losing their lives, leaving only Nopper alive, and he's going to be quickly taken care of. Steak doesn't even manage to get to him. So 10-7, and make it or break it point for Team Titan here. Question is, what can they do in this first buy round? Will they go for any sort of pushes, or are they going to play passive and just wait for the Wortex guys to execute towards the sites?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe we're going to see Wortex going through underground, since Doista has that Mac 10. We want to play close ranges, or it's just going to be straight up B rush. We'll see it in a few as towards the B side. If they're going to head there, it's going to be Carlos ABC together with Soft. Perfect flashbang there as it flashes all of them. They're running in. It's going to be 5-player running as Steak doesn't see anyone. Now he only sees players inside. And all 3 players go down here towards B, as there is one towards short and one towards kitchen right now. The bomb's going to be planted, and Wortex, they're looking to get the 11th round on the board.
Oh, that must feel like a nail in the coffin for Team Titan here. Nopper even going down as soon as the smoke fades. Now Displex is going to be challenged by 2 of these players, does manage to escape with 1 HP remaining. So Krasner, in theory, if he's fast enough, should be able to take care of Displex and make sure he doesn't save. And I'm really here for Wortex. I'd say if they have the opportunity, they should try and go for this kill, but it doesn't look like it's the game plan for them, so they don't really want to give away too much money for the opponent here. But Displex needs to be careful. One wrong move and you dead, bro.
Exactly. I really enjoyed that Wortex, when they know there's going to be buy round for Team Titan, they just go for straight up crazy rush with all the flashes.
Yeah,
on the
they
2 players
just completely try and throw them off guard. And of course, for Team Titan now, it's a very hard call to make. Obviously, I mean, you should do ideally a full save here. Just don't buy anything, so you can pick up that AVP and hopefully change the tides of the game. Perhaps a grenade or 2 just being picked up. They're going to be using those towards the ramp. Carlos has a deagle in hand, as well as a few others on his side. So 11-7 in favor of Wortex here, and
well, let's see if this push is going to work out. Another push through. Nope, Mattup was expecting it. They expect pushes towards ramp, towards middle, and towards B apps. So they were ready for anything that Team Titan will throw their way. They're playing passive. They're playing textbook CSGO at the moment. And Team Titan just need to find that weak link. But for now, it doesn't seem like they have it.
Yeah, and for Wortex, it's like this so far seems to be an easy round. As you already said, they know what the CDs might potentially do, and the CDs as well. They're not really trying to throw in any sort of curveballs or try to do something unpredictable, because like it's obvious that they're going to be going into pistols if they want to buy again. Shield, though, able to find one and find the correct timing, but he knows he's being checked now, so he's not even going to go for that.
Not only that, there's also Fileba in connector. 2 dangerous players, Steak and Fileba, checking middle as 2 players are pushing towards the B side. There's going to be only Soft in the corner and Carlos ABC playing from kitchen, so nobody spots anyone. But it feels like Shield has some kind of feeling that it's going to be B. You can see by his positioning as they're trying to move in. Soft in such a great position. Can he find it with the P250? No, he won't. Doista gets it. Mattup with the kill as well, leaving only 2 players, and there's no issue for Wortex to pick them all.
Yeah, Displex left with the M4 in hand is going to be heading towards short, perhaps in hopes that he can find somehow a free opening for himself. He just wants to get that AK. Was spotted already, so he's going to be hunted for. The flashbang is coming through towards middle. He's completely blind, and of course the triple P coming in. Fileba, the man, was going to be killing off Displex there. So 23 kills as well on Fileba.
Yeah, you said the man, yeah. At the moment, kill leader for his side. On the other side, we see Displex there with 15. which is kind of expected as well. When in the week 1 when they played the Mirage, he also was with 15 kills.
Yeah, and it must feel devastating for Team Titan to lose so far on their mapping. So really,
yeah.
I think that smoke missed as well. Definitely was not intended to be like that. Carlos now pushing towards middle is gonna
risky.
Just a chunk, a big grenade in his face there. Going in with the aggression here, you can see that Wortex are already expecting this. Fileba even gets the kill onto Carlos there. So Nopper now, oh, that smoke might give away his position. He definitely was spotted out. Nobody is going after him just yet. Shield picking into Underpit. Wake up! Wake up!
You can see that they really are struggling here. They're not feeling the game completely. Like Wortex, when they're pushing in, they see every single corner. They give information. They're ready. But here, Team Titan are just, I think they're all over the map in a way. They're like thinking, maybe they could be there, they could be here.
Too much guessing right now from Team Titan, and obviously that involves a lot of 1v1 risks, and currently Carlos already out of the game. Shield and Nopper both sitting beneath 50 HP, so only Displex and Soft really with any sort of health points remaining here. This is going to be an A-side hit, and they're just going to wait for all the players to approach just to make sure that they have maximum effect.
This could work out so perfectly if this Displex remains in Palace. Shield from CT is not going to see anything. He takes the shot, but of course does not hit through the smoke. But the positioning now, Steak, he finds the rotating player from short. Nopper, will he be spotted by Doista? As Shield is just trying to find his luck, but there, I believe, 2 smokes dropped down, right?
Yeah, Shield did.
Oh, what was that? The reaction.
He spotted the feet and obviously was able to track that player. Displex now striking from the apartments. Unfortunately, Krasner will take him down, so that is going to be Shield and Nopper left alive, both AVP, so they definitely need to save these weapons. They cannot even allow themselves to go for this round. And speaking of saving, Doista takes care of Nopper, and Shield is right beside him. Oh,
no
Doista.
way, no.
Yeah, Doista just ended Team Titan's chance of coming back into this match, so it's quite clear right now.
That round looked so good, and I don't know if that was like Displex's mistake or not.
I like how solid Wortex is opening.
Yeah.
They start the round so good always.
Exactly.
Regardless how it finishes. Like, I mean, they've lost 7, but it's...
Well, there was those moments when they are really shaky in the round beginnings, but now it's gone. They really are feeling it. And as I said before as well, like Displex, I think he just like messed up. He made so much noise running out from Palace. Everybody knew he was there.
Yeah, Doista.
Oh, I like this race.
I
like this. Oh, no way! Nopper managed to find Steak as Doista finds the player who was trying to rotate or trying to go for the backstab there through the smoke. Shield, last man remaining towards the A side. There's going to be 2 players pushing towards Connector. Can he get lucky? He's being checked and he will be taken down by Krasner, leaving only Carlos and Soft now alive. And this will potentially be 14th round for Wortex, although that is 1 weapon dropped down. 3 players towards the A site. Krasner does he spot him? Oh yeah, that's way too easy for Wortex.
Well, Carlos in a 1v3 here. Still has plenty of time to do it. Needs to find the first opening. Is able to do it. Does he push further now? Needs to be careful with his steps as Doista and Fleba, the 2 people on the side of Wortex you don't want to be in a 1v2 against.
Yeah.
Half of the time remaining here, so it's make it or break it. And Fleba, of course, just gives it to the head of Carlos.
Yeah, pretty easy for him as well. Carlos, he didn't have the fuse kit, so that try was kind of sloppy. Either save or really go for it. Then we waited a bit too long. That allowed Philip to get in the best position to find the opening. But let's see now one more time. Wortex, what can they do? I like that rush towards B, but they haven't chosen it anymore. They don't need that B rush. They're just heading towards middle. They will spot the player towards Connector. Matu, he doesn't see the gun barrel, and now he sees it. That's going to be a free K for him. A Shield doesn't manage to find Krasner. Carl saves, he pushed out just at the right time to find player towards short. That's going to lead to situation now 3 on 4. Not the worst for Wortex, but now they need to get back.
Oh, I think Fileba knows where Nopper is. Nopper will find Sneak here, peeking into Connector. He's going to go down. And now Doista towards B apartments. He's going to find the timing to peek into this B bomb site. That should be a free kill for you. Finds it and moves on to the actual site. Now Fileba with the flank. They're going to sandwich in whoever is in kitchen.
This is huge from them. Fileba spots him. He knows where he's pushing. Of course, the bomb is up down. Carl still managed to find Doista. That's so unfortunate. Now 1v1. The bomb dropped down towards middle. Displex, if he pushes towards upper middle, he will hear. At least.
Yes, well, this is mind games all over now. Displex currently thinking that short will be pushed, and he knows. So Fileba is going to come out on top. He wasn't expecting for Displex to be in that position. So the 8th round still going for Team Titan, actually. So, of course, they'll still be able to buy up, but that buy is going to be relatively weak. And, of course, for the side of Wortex, they have all the money in the world to work with right now.
Yeah, most definitely. They can still easily lose, I think, 2 more rounds. And even that's not going to really stop them from
yeah, it won't matter.
Playing as they want. Because they really are playing as they want. They're the ones dictating the game. The mid control, even though Team Titan sometimes do manage to stop it for a second there, Wortex still somehow managed like the second wave or the third wave. They just push through. But now with all these smokes, oh, this could be pretty interesting, especially now with Doista hiding in this position. Displex won't know that he's there. If he gets the timing right, easy entry for Wortex, and I believe round then as well.
It should
It's
be
a good position.
So all on the shoulders of Doista here. He knows that the window needs to be checked at some point, but I don't think he's going to be the one making the first move, especially being on that, what the hell was the name of the wooden thing? I completely forgot, but if he steps down, he makes a sound, so
yeah,
he really needs to pick.
Well, the players are pushing from connector, so they kind of take off the attention, and Doista managed to find this, but that's a huge opening towards the A side. He is low, but he's still alive, and as they're now trying to push in shield, if he doesn't get this guy who is Steak, then it's going to be really sad. But no, he still manages to just run away. No, instantly Fileba shuts him down. 4v2 scenario. Both players are towards B side. Carlos waiting towards short. Soft already rotating through CT. I don't have too much hope here because Doista is going to hear Soft. And not only that, Fileba even sees him.
Nice try with the shotgun across the whole spawn.
Yeah. Well, that is how this game feels. Like that they're shooting on time with shotguns. Very long range because they're not hitting it. They're not hitting the right timings. That's definitely the case. We haven't seen too much aggression from them. Even when they push towards middle, they really struggle to peek forward. And even if they peek, Wortex are ready. They're just like waiting either towards B apps or they're waiting at some other position there.
Yeah,
and they have the upper hand.
And you can correctly say that you can definitely see a lot more team play coming out for Wortex in terms of off flash, and as well as their execute seem to be really thought through. But again, Team Titan are playing with a substitute player, and that substitute player, unfortunately, is not performing to the level of all the
4 kills and 1 assist.
And 22 deaths.
Yeah, he hasn't died only in 1 round. In all the other rounds, he has lost. Died, sorry. Oh, that sounded so real. Very nice. But now Soft finally, he pushed forward. No, what was that? As Deke managed to find one. But the battle in middle, it kind of goes the way of Team Titan. Only 2 players remaining. The bomb will be picked up by Krasner. Has to be careful that he doesn't get picked up. As the smokes, everything comes through, but he managed to get away unscarfed. Maybe he even spots someone. He spots the player towards short, but here Doista has such a huge potential. He just needs to find Carlos, but no, Carlos is gonna find him. Only Krasner remaining. Let's see the mind games. Can they come through? Can he really do it? We saw that Carlos ABC on the side of Team Titan was not able to win it against 3 players, but maybe here he can get lucky. Krasner, that is.
Well, Krasner is going to be jump checked, and as I say that, Carlos just decides right now to stop jump checking B apartments. He's going to be jumping towards that kitchen exit area. Question is, will Krasner expect such a position in this angle, though? So much early information. Krasner doesn't even know where the shots are coming from. You can see he was slightly confused there.
Yeah.
That's an angle that you don't often see used, especially with a FAMAS. Perhaps an AVP does go for that
because as well, yeah, FAMAS, that is one, but the other thing as well is that you're going to check like sight first. You can see there's like someone on the edge or maybe like in the side boost up on that box. That as well is like kind of
and I think it comes down quite a lot also what sort of resolution you're using.
Yeah.
Playing in that position and against that position. So now with the nades towards middle, Soft looking to push yet again. Level with a quite high flashbang. Did saw the player there, so he knows for a fact that it has been pushed in. And this is going to prompt an A-side push instantaneously as a reply. So Displex is going to be challenged now towards this side. Gets the second follow-up headshot as well. There, Krasner is going to burn down Soft. And Displex finds his third. Can he go for the ace here? Has the potential, unfortunately, slightly too eager as Doista does take him down. And Fileba also finding a kill now. Even spots the player towards bench. Doista looking to get the kill, and he finds it. Doista in a 1v1 with Carlos. What?
Yeah, that was just crazy. Player from Connector, player from Ram, smokes all over the place. As Doista now with 46 HP. 1v1 against Carlos.
And no defuse kit for Carlos, so he needs to make a move. Doista already knows where he is, peeking over those letters. Oh my god.
He's risking so much, only minus 3 HP from Carlos. Is he going for? No! 7 HP remaining and Carlos does it. So this is going to be the 10th round for Team Titan. they still kind of have a chance here. Like these rounds, it feels like Wortex as well are kind of like losing it. They don't feel it as much because when Team Titan push in, they are the ones now starting to guess.
I mean, it's I'm so happy to see that even in such situations, Wortex are able to turn things around and like very quickly bring it down to a 1v1.
Yeah.
So that was a nice cleanup. They abused the chaos even though they lost so many people early on. So I think just an extra man would have done it for them, but I guess they'll need another round for it. Shield now going for that pre-fire towards middle. Doesn't spot anyone just yet. There's only now grenades are going to be deployed. And Steak from these B apartments is going to decide to fall back. And look at this. Team Titan somehow think this is going to be a B bomb site hit. And they've actually stacked 3 people towards it. So Wortex hit A now. It's completely south for Team Titan unless Shield can do something about it.
Well, these are good positions, yeah, because with there when Noper peeks out, Shield can really help him out almost instantly. Here Noper, will he spot the head of the player? He sees the grenade being thrown and he will go back. So okay, still it's just me. Wortex map control, having the map control on most of the map, middle that is, which is very important. And here Steak, yeah, Team Titan, they're just very passive now about this because they have the feeling as well that they can get this a tie game. So no more mistakes.
Actually Madap now here, if he pushes down out of the A ramp, he might find quite a lot of information. The bomb is already making its way towards A, and definitely now Team Titan start to understand that this definitely is not going to be a B hit, as Steak is going to go down towards middle, and Madap now with the peek, he did only now spot the player towards CT. In the meantime, Doista was able to find Carlos. Now here's that flank coming through, doesn't connect.
Here, good position for Shield. He spots one. The players almost goes for the second one as well, but it's going to be Phil Leba pushing out from Palace. Managed to find it. Krasner as well with the kill, and only now Soft remaining. The bottom fragger, but maybe he can help his team as he's going to find Krasner. Needs to find only Phil Leba, but Phil Leba, he's on such a roll, and it's going to stay like that. 16-10. Wortex, they do manage it. Maybe a bit closer than I expected at first.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like at around 14-7 that the game was over.
Yeah.
Props to Team Titan. They were able to bring it back slightly closer into this matchup, but just I feel like they were missing Soft's firepower in a few of those rounds. And
so many of those rounds.
Come on, you don't know what the story is going to be on the next map.
Yeah, exactly. Although that is going to be the pick of Wortex. Can you remind me which one was it?
It's going to be Inferno.
Inferno.
Yeah.
Although I kind of have a feeling that Team Titan could potentially show up there. This is very good on Inferno, especially on that B site.
Well, the question is, of course, how quickly. Let me rephrase that. I do think
Train, not Inferno. Train.
Oh yeah, they banned
Wortex
Inferno.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's going to be Train, and Titan is going to be on the CD side there.
Yeah.
So it's all going to come down how Wortex are going to play out this map. I really think that with their strategic approach, what they have currently, and how structurized their pushes seem to be, I so far looking at things, I think they do have the upper hand. So
and not only that, I think their uppers are now really feeling it. It was Steak. Both they kind of changed it up. Sometimes was Doista picking it up.
You know, Mirage gives you the opportunity with that freedom and all that space to just warm
almost
yourself
like
up,
a
and
DM.
then afterwards, and then afterwards you have those solid angles to play with. So obviously quite curious also for Team Titan what they have prepared on Train. Train historically has been a strategically heavy map, regardless which side you're on. So for Team Titan, they really need to think about how they can coordinate their pushes and what sort of timings they can find. Probably playing like the ladder or the pop dog area is going to be crucial for them.
Wortex played against Malco on Train.
Yes,
they did lose 16-10, but all of the players on side of Wortex were performing. So I'm kind of scared that you're going to be true with your prediction.
Yeah, it's going to be
I'm not
2-0,
giving too much chance for Team Titan.
So, you know, I'll give you another preview of these.
Oh, yeah.
Are you excited?
It's going to burn like a... You know what I mean.
Yes.
It's going to burn.
Completely. Reading the ingredients here, so soup out of all of this is only 22%. There's artificial chicken.
Okay, of course.
White sugar, soy sauce, red pepper powder.
How much percent? Or
doesn't say, but it also there's also so like there's red pepper powder, there's onion powder, there's chili extract, extract, salt, garlic powder, tapoica starch, whatever the hell that is.
It's gonna be fun.
Black pepper powder and curry powder. So powders, and a lot of
Okay, so
stuff.
let's hope that Team Titan can fight this one back. Maybe they can get that 2-1, as I said, maybe. But for now, we're going to head into small commercial break, and when we come back, map 2 between Wortex and Team Titan.
But as well, BSL have made it easier. It's all easier for you
At home.
you at home who wants to join the BSL next time or to find a team or someone to play with.
We can actually do a rundown right now.
Yep,
It's
would be
easy.
really nice that you show everyone how that works out.
It's actually quite easy. First thing you do is sign in. And when you sign in, you're going to have an option to either like make a team or make yourself as a player. And when you do that, you add in your age, your language, what in which you are going to speak, communicate, what kind of role, the first primary role, who you are. You're an in-game leader, you're a rifler, you're an AVP player. Maybe
well,
you
look
think
at
you're
that. We have in the first place we have Muhammedons, right?
Yeah.
A player, 15 years old, language the English and Latvian, as we can see, and he's a rifler. That's what he says, an entry fragger.
Yeah.
He has 881 hour played of the CSGO. If you would want him for your team, what is the process? Well, let's say I want him in my team. What do I do?
I guess you just click on. You can even read about your player description. What is he looking for in available practice times? And I bet if we would have logged in, we would actually like have a button that just you can click on and message him. Like, for example,
that's really nice.
I have 4 guys already. We're looking for an entry fragger.
Yeah.
And maybe we want to try out.
Let's see what the next one is. We have a hybrid. That's the Lemmy, right? And
15 years of experience in CS.
And he's an in-game leader, support and lurker.
Damn. That's something that I usually write because I'm bad at CS and I still want to play in a team.
You know how I feel?
What?
You know those dating apps? Right now, when I'm trying to read all these things that Lemmy have said, like, I'm over 15 years of experience in CSGO, and you're like, well, swipe left or right. That's how you choose them.
Imagine they actually made like an option just to swipe. Instead of like pressing, like typing a message, you're just like, okay, I like this guy. I'm gonna swipe up.
Oh, look at that dude! I want him in my look
Which
at
one?
that. The Marty Pois, right? He's the 22 years old. He's from Estonia, but look, bloody hell! Look at those hours. That's the AFK. I don't believe that you can get 6,553 hours in this game without going mad. And he's just writing, I'm looking for top 3 team.
I don't want to say anything, but I mean, there's a lot of players who have even more hours.
Yeah, I know, but look at him. Like, he's there. He's out there.
Yeah.
You can go and pick him up for your team if you are looking for support
Imagine
looker or in-game leader.
Yeah, I mean, he has 6.5k hours, and he wants to be an IGL. I bet that he's a good IGL for that to actually be like useful instead of like.
Yeah. All right, I think right now this swiping left and right in the BESL Pro website is done for us. We saw how it looks like, and you at home who is building up the team, or you are one of those who wants to find a team that plays regularly, and maybe for the next BSL season, maybe you're going to be playing some matches or lovely casters, or we're going to be talking about from this moment.
Hello, and welcome back.
Hello.
I think we're ready for map 2.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I think we need to start slow because it's gone as nobody
That's
mentioned.
what she said.
It's going to get spicy afterwards, isn't it?
That's also what she said.
Yes. But so if Wortex win this game, that means that I also will eat the spicy noodles.
Yeah, so you'll be joining my punishment, and
yeah.
I'm not going to continue the sentence because it was just going down a very dangerous slope. So yeah, train. Let's talk about train. Let's talk about what we hope to see.
The one thing that instantly pops in my mind is Steek's up in train. I think it's going to play a huge part for Wortex and Team Titan. They need to find someone who also can stand up to that.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Was not Steek playing from Ivy with the AVP?
I won't recall. Train was not as popular map in Season 2.
Pretty sure I remember seeing his name towards Ivy, but yeah. I guess we'll just have to wait and see how this all plays out. Wortex, they actually get to choose the side for this one, so they're going to be starting?
No, there was a Wortex map pick. Team Titan start on the CT side, and the game is starting. So we can get back in. So one more time on the side of Team Titan, Carlos ABC, Display, Shield, Soft, and Nopper.
And on the side of Wortex, we are going to see Doista Krasner, Mad up there, Fileba, and of course Steak. Carlos with a very solid headshot already opening things up for Team Titan here. Soft now in a lot of danger, and he's going to go down on top of that train. So now Fileba, with the help of his teammates, is going to be pushing towards the side. There are two players there. They quickly need to clear those corners out. Shield is going to go down, instantly dinked. Also Carlos and Displex go down, and this is just going to be a clean wipe coming out from Wortex. A very strong start. Krasner didn't even have to use his Molotov.
Yeah, that was quite weird, because usually when you see these kind of rounds, when Glocks slow down, that's when USPSs strike. Always think about not the teams in the pistol rounds, but about the pistols like Glock and USPS. And it was kind of weird that it got to long range battles. It was still that Glocks that prevailed, and Wortex with the first round victory. Let's see what's gonna happen next. Are they gonna be really aggressive? Because they have 3 AKs on the board. One Galil as well in their hands, as Fileba's already found one. This one has gone down. Fileba sees the next one as well. He's looking for the shot. He tags up Carlos, but he does not get the kill yet. It's going to be 5v4 scenario. Steak finds one instantly with the answer. Nopper, they're trying to push in. They just got to clean up on the A site from Wortex. Pretty easy. Just no problem there.
And also, of course, textbook stuff, playing against BESLs, going towards that A site, making sure that you can utilize that distance and, of course, get the stronger bullets into your opponent. So 2-0 so far. Team Titan, of course, will be able to buy up now. Also an AVP onto Nopper, glass cannon, that is, meaning he doesn't have any shields on him. Speaking of shields, though, he was peeking down towards into team middle, didn't spot anything just yet. Carlos opening things up, Shield able to follow up, only Madap able to return that favor there, and now he's looking to get his second
jump.
What was the jump? What was that spray? Fileba now with the flank will be able to gets his follow-up as well, and he's 100% sure that he just saw another person in a 1v2 situation. Now they offer him the one-on-ones.
No way, and they're peeking. Oh, but finally Nopper comes in with the up, way too close there in that scenario. 1-2. Great job by, kind of great job by Team Titan, getting the situation down to 2 enemy players. But what a play by Fileba.
Yeah, Fileba did an excellent job there, already on 7 kills after 3 rounds played, and currently heading into the 4th one. So they're going to be looking to see if they're going to open things up just to clear out any sort of confusion. The first map was picked up by Wortex. That's an overlay bug there on the top of your screen. So admin, please fix.
Yeah, exactly. So we do see that Nopper understood that he needs to rotate back to those B sites. They left the B sites completely alone. But as well, Wortex, they're playing really slow. Are they really expecting Team Titan to push in and risk that much? But tons of utility has been already used.
Yeah, plenty of utility out from either side now. Fileba sort of looking to find the timings when he could potentially peek out. That smoke, of course, is going to delay that. Krasner making a lot of noise here, and I really love this upper B blind smoke. It just constantly provides attention from the CD side towards the B side. Yeah. Meaning that it gives more space for Wortex to work with around this A bomb site. Now Carlos with that Eagle is going to be smoked off here. Question is, does he dare to go for those peaks? Displex is actually going to peek in with the AVP.
Ooh, the scout!
Scout, indeed, finding that headshot.
That was huge. Let's see now. Steak is going to try his luck as well. He needs to be careful. There's a player really close to the smoke. He might be spotted, but Soft is in really good position. He's going to spot 2 players towards Pop Dog, and I do believe he heard a player towards A main as well. But as you can see, all the CTs are in the side. Right there first down. He does manage to find one, but this was instantly with the scout. Is going to come back in. Carlos ABC finds one more, leaving the master on his own. But no, this like 3 scout kills. The first one was really impressive.
And it seems that Wortex are slightly hesitant to explode onto the actual bomb site, so hence why they were just picked apart before they even got to be anywhere close to it. And Upper, of course, coming in with that help with the AVP didn't give any chances for Wortex here. So it looks like Steak is going to be heading towards middle just to show himself. The remaining players are going to be getting into B halls. Question is, are they going to jump down into Pop Dog?
There is one guy there. Displex, is he ready? Displex is ready. 3 guys there, but they should like jump up on each other, so they drop in.
Jump up, and get down.
Yeah, but no, but they're trying to fake it. It was already Displex who managed to run away there, realizing that there are pistols in the hands now of Wortex, so they should not play close range.
Yeah, Steak with that Glock is probably not going to be able to do much here towards middle. Just looking to see if he can draw any attention for himself. As now, Fileba with the knife out, is going to be grouping together with his team towards this B bomb site. And there's already Shield there with the help of Nopper. Nopper actually is going to go down. The AVP shots miss. And now Shield, it's all on his shoulders. He does manage to get one, gets the follow-up, and also the third, looking to get that fourth. Doist, of course, makes a quick stop of that. And he's just looking to see if he can plant the bomb. Unfortunately, no opportunities there, and he's going to be pushed. And that is going to be the third round for Team Titan. So they have being able to recover initially here, but Wortex coming in with another buy.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad situation for Wortex. I did enjoy it. Shield, very good positioning there with the FAMAS, and now picks up the AVP. So I do want to see if there's going to be some early aggression coming through, although he's instantly heading towards upper B. Okay, so he's going to peek in. That could be Krasner going down if they're not careful enough. Shield, will he get the timing right? They're trying to move in, easily picks out, but the flash comes through. Krasner fully flashed, but hasn't shown himself. And that is Shield with a quick flick onto Krasner, opening things up for Team Titan.
Disgusting stuff coming out from Shield there, and also excellent reaction times. In the meantime, Nopper had the opportunity to push forward, so he's passing information that nobody is anywhere close. Question is, does he test his
being
luck?
checked. He's being checked
and watched for, and it doesn't even get the chance to land onto the ground here.
Huge risk.
In the meantime, Fuleba opening things up on the A bomb site as well. Displix on low HP here. Doista finding the kill onto Shield there, and Doista aware of the fact that there is one more player lurking around somewhere, and that is Soft.
Oh, and Fuleba just steps up to make things right. A 15 HP remaining on Displix. He managed to find one, sees the other one, but that is not going to stop Fuleba. So at the moment, very close start. Usually on Train, we kind of expect one team to run away with it. Here, I would have expected Team Titan at least a bit run away with it, since they are on the easier side, CT.
Well, sort of, yeah. And for Wortex as well, I'm pretty sure they're going to feel confident with anything starting from 5 rounds or more. So, I mean...
this is their map pick.
Yeah, Wortex probably not going to feel too pressured here. Displex with that scout picking towards middle. Question is, who gets the timing right now? Is there on the opposite side, there is Steak with the AVP mat up here as well towards Ivy. Did spot the player crossing over. Question is which side he stayed on. Fuleba in the meantime already has found Shield. Knows there's a player towards Ivy. Oh my god, and Krasner even spots the player onto the side as he was trying to make his way there. Krasner even finding the follow-up, and Madam finding the dude through the smoke. So only Nopper left alive with a deagle in hand. And look, none of the Wortex players have even lost health. Yeah. Apart from Krasner, excuse me, he has lost 3 HP.
Yeah. It's huge damage dealt.
Huge damage dealt.
Good job, Team Titan.
Very good for statistics.
Yes. Now, quite crazy, very fast. I do understand, of course, there's an eco on Team Titan, but as well, like this situation seems like very in hands of Team Wortex. Hopefully they can hold it as well. I do want to see Team Titan go for a bit unorthodox plays. I did like when Shield decided to push towards B apps. Then he had Nopper as well, who kind of early on pushes forward. He will be spotted. Oh, and he gets Fuleba. Good job.
Okay, but that does mean that his position is known, so he cannot even go for that AK pickup right now. And with 24 HP, best chance he could do is save that armor and deagle that he has. Krasner, of course, just making sure that nobody gets the AK, apart from his teammate, of course. Doist even making his way and is going to find Nopper here, so Nopper doesn't even get to save the deagle and armor on his side. And money-wise, I mean, currently Team Titan are going to be able to buy up. You don't see a lot of defuse kits, just a few smokes and flashbangs on their hands. And this is a situation where, as CTs, you probably have very good reason to push a certain area just because you don't have a lot of utility and you need to open things up in your favor. Question is, will they do it, though? Doesn't look like.
They might not do it. And as well, I did point out Steak before the game. He has only 2 kills in these 7 rounds. So he really needs to step up the game. I think his op is going to be way too important here. As at the moment, you can't really tell. Team Titan as well seem quite confident here on this train map.
Yeah, well, they're definitely not afraid of their opponents. And speaking of not being afraid, Soft already pushing forward. Does find Doista, but very quickly Steak and Fuleba able to follow up on that one. Carlos also going down.
Just huge plays by Wortex. They lose 1 and they instantly push 3 players in that position just to make sure that they can clear out the side. And here Shield, this time around the reaction was not on point, but 2-on-3. Nopper, great position, finds Krasner, the bomb, it is planted, and Nopper can't really go for the defuse until he hasn't spotted anyone. They don't have the smoke. Oh no, they do on Shield.
Yeah, Shield does have a smoke there. Steak, though, finds him, and Philippe, of course, with that pick, gives the 5th round for his team. As we already said, starting from 5 rounds, most definitely Wortex start to feel a lot more comfortable here. So for Team Titan, they really need to start to dig deep within themselves and start to come up with like a game plan of what they could do. They could try and potentially push lower B. As far as they know, there's only one guy there. So if they send 3 dudes with pistols, or perhaps even 2, if as long as they have the best spawns, they could try and catch the player off guard. In the meantime, Steak already has found soft towards that connector area. There's going to be 2 players jumping down through Pop Dog. Of course, the site is already completely open as Philippe comes in and takes care of Carlos.
And Philippe is waiting for the backstab. They realize what's happening here.
And it's going to be a double drop down here, so a double spray down for Philippe as he goes for it, gets the first, unfortunately unable to follow up on that, so Nopper does steal away an AK for himself, is going to be running away, but he's already being backstabbed himself, and he actually goes for that fake.
Insane timing there for Philippe. At least managed to find at least 1 kill there. But as well, even with that small mishap, Wortex still come out on top with 4 players remaining alive. Let's see if that's going to continue on, as now we're going to see 1 up coming out on Shield, so no double up setup. And Carlos ABC with that AUG, so I would leave Carlos ABC alone in B. Shield, of course, waiting in connector with the AWP, and I don't know, Displex should, or Nopper, maybe push Ivy. At least something, as you said before, either B under or Ivy, something that will give them early information. Because now it seems like Wortex, they're the ones setting up around the map. They're setting up for the set plays. They are in control. They're going to be the ones saying that we're going to drop a smoke there. We're going to move into the A side. It's going to be easy for us.
And look, no problems for Wortex to peek into the stop sign. And as I say that, though, both Nopper and Shield finding openings now. Roysto also walking out unaware of the fact that there was one of the players that is in the form of soft on top of trains, and this round is definitely going to be heading Titan's way unless Krasner and Madap can do something about it. And for Madap as well, I mean, he's done pretty decently so far, but I cannot really say that he's done any outstanding moves that would have brought this player to our attention more.
Yeah, that is true. And here as well, I'm starting to think, well, I thought they were setting up for some kind of a play. It was just 1 by 1, but as well, it's the same happened in Mirage with Wortex. They have this small hiccup, and then no issue afterwards. They kind of deal with it. They do realize that they should not be left alone.
Yeah, I was just about to say that Krasner did manage to find himself somehow the way onto the B bomb site, and of course now, being in 1v5, Madap, well, I mean, if there ever is a time for you to come into our attention, this would be it. But of course, Nopper is going to quickly take care of that. So the 4th round for Titan, of course, they do want to pick up all of the remaining rounds here if they really want to have any solid chance, in my opinion.
Yep. As we said, kind of CT-sided map here, and Wortex with those 6 rounds. And on their map pick, they feel so comfortable. We see here as well, there are a few rounds when there's strong team play, but as well, we do see those duos like come out.
And Philippe still somehow comes out on top in that one. He was still on the stairways, but did manage to get down just in the nick of time. That Molotov, of course, preventing anyone else from going through that team main. And now Madap just doing a...
How many smokes are being dropped down? At the moment, 5 active smokes on the map. And Steak finally, I think he's bottom fragging for his team. Oh, okay, not anymore. 6 kills for him. Finally, at least he finds something. Oh, and Shield, where did his flicks go? This is the 2nd time he spots the play but does not take the shot. As he's waiting for fast time, and he'll be taken down by Matsu. But they're huge play by Wortex as they completely clear out the site. And here we see only 2 HP. Oh, sorry, together, yeah, 4 HP lost on those players. So as well, Team Titan, even in this round, they didn't do anything.
Yeah, pretty sure someone can go put the kettle on, because we're going to need a lot of hot water for the both of us.
Yeah. So if you're tuning in right now, me and we have this prediction game in the week 1. I won the prediction game. I won the prediction game, and it feels like you're going to win in this week's prediction game, which is going to leave us both with burning mouths. Is that correct?
That's exactly how it works.
Yeah, the camera is going to be on us. It's just going to be such a fun activity in the Saturday evening.
Simpler than the Swiss system.
Okay, but now I want to see Team Titan do something unorthodox. They have given away the 7th round to Team Wortex. which definitely is not good. They're giving away too much control to them as Doista pushes out. He's gonna find one. That is sure that is huge player takedown. Also, Soft will go down. This is just huge by Doista. Almost single-handedly moving in there. Matsup and Krasner both as well. All of the players from the side of Wortex, they're performing. It feels like the communication has gotten just better and better.
Or worse and worse for Titan. I cannot really make up my mind right now, because for Wortex, they haven't really changed that that sort of approach too much. So I would say it's just become worse for Titan here, and not entirely sure what it is down to. Krasner almost missing that one, but is able to pick up his own slack there. So 8th round already for Wortex on train on the T side. That's just pretty bad news for you, because if Team Titan won't be able to open up with a winning round and a follow-up, they're not even gonna have a chance in this.
Well, yeah, I want to ask, how many rounds do you give for Team Titan in this game if we're saying that Wortex is going to win?
In total?
Yeah, from these
6.
Oh, really?
And they already have 4, so I think that this is going to be a mowdown. As you can see, it is complete wipeout on the A bomb side.
Yeah, those are pistols that are being just taken down one by one. Krasner could potentially go down. Oh, it's going to be an offer dealing with 2 players. Will go down. This was coming from behind lines of Deagle. Will it prevail? No, it won't.
He would have had a good chance. He did manage to land that headshot on that second shot.
Seemed on point.
Yeah, seemed on point, but not really there. So props to Fileba, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he's sitting on 20 kills yet again. This is only the first half, so he's already done what is required from him. He could not kill anyone for the rest of the game, and he still would be doing a good job. Doist, of course, putting down that smoke and the flashbang towards middle in a brief moment, as in the meantime, Shield
finally
has found the opening, so there's a chance. Now, it's very important for Titan not to lose this opportunity that they have, and it's not
to push aggressively in, and realizing that it's very important to work in pairs, because when Wortex are going to push in there, he's not going to push alone. Although Doista pushed in alone, and he'll be taken down, as it's going to be 3v5. I don't like this from Wortex at the moment. This feels out one more time that they're kind of losing their cool by going in one by one.
Yeah, they perhaps slightly rushed a bit too much here, but I'm going to stick to my word, and I'm still going to say that Titan are only going to get 2 rounds. This one and another one.
Another one in the second half.
Yeah.
Maybe,
if they're lucky.
Yeah. Matsup, if he gets the timing right, he could surprise Carlos, and he will. I guess that wasn't a surprise, as they did bail it out, leaving Matsup with 31 HP. We can see 2 players now pushing in from A main, but Shield, the smoke doesn't change anything for him. Fileba only remaining here on this side. Can he get it? Oh, he's going to be soft with a great move, and Shield with the last one. Around the smoke, through the smoke, but he does it.
Yeah, so the last round on the board for us in this first half of the second map in this best of 3. I will remind you yet again, Wortex did pick up that first Mirage map that was Titan's pick, and that finished with the score of 16-10. And this is a very likely scenario also here, even though I doubt. As I already said, I think that Titan are only going to get 6 rounds in this. And Shield, luckily, does manage to get into that bomb site and is going to be able to...
Doista, he did spot the guy, and he knows that he jumped on the second train as well. No, Doista, he didn't hear it. How? He was right next to the train where who was it there? Where Soft jumped over. So basically, here he could lose his life.
And he could also find the man in Ivy, as the person is unsuspecting of that fact. That quick spray down, and he's now just waiting for where the player is. And Soft as well probably was slightly surprised, but this is going to be a B hit finally, as Carlos now under fire is going to be taken down. Didn't really have any opportunities. Shield also dropped down dangerously low. Zeke needs to be careful with that peak. There are still 2 AVPs in play here. A lot of firepower put into that smoke. Nupper also spots one of the players and is going to be waiting for that re-peak, but the time is short, as Fileba does already find Soft. So now Nupper in 1v2.
No.
Gets caught with his pants down mid-jump.
Yeah, I already thought it's going to be very tough for him to move.
Also, 25 kills on Fileba.
He was very quiet in Season 2. He wasn't the guy who would call out on the side of Wortex. It was definitely Steak, more or not, together with Doista.
I mean, he's definitely he clearly has practiced a lot with rifles.
Yeah, well, it was winter, you know? What do you do in winter?
Play CS as any other time of the year, you know.
Exactly. That is true. Well, let's see. 10-5 Wortex. They are in the lead this time around on the CT side, but it's going to be a B push quickly by Team Titan. Can they do it? There's going to be two players there waiting. Doist is such a good position. The USPS should prevail in this one. He's going to get one headshot. The second one as well. Looking for the third one. Oh, it's going to be C coming in with the second one. And Soft late to the party, I believe, will be taken down instantly.
Yeah,
nope.
Well, at least gets one kill, but he's sitting on 6 HP, and of course a single bullet does it for the side of Wortex. They do pick up that first round, and of course, looking to put the follow-up on the board for them as well.
You said if Team Titan they don't get the first round here, it's so grim that we don't even think about it.
They'll get one more round, and that'll be it. That's all they're gonna get here.
Do you smell the spiciness?
I actually feel it from already here, so yeah.
Okay.
Becoming slightly
different one.
Oh,
it's a different one. How many noodles do we have here? Is that spicy as well?
Way too many, but still back to the game. Here is Mattup now with the UMP in Pop Dog. Here's the player above and looking to see if he can put a few shots in. Nopper is dropped down to 60 HP as the remaining teammates are still grouping up towards B here. I really don't... Here's the Okay, never mind. As the...
Whoa! Doist through the smoke finds one. Looking for the second one. There's going to be two men sprayed down. Matsup Steve coming in. Last man remaining. Carlos ABC, weirdly enough, manages to survive and even getting an M4 in his hands, leaving himself to die. Oh my god.
Leaving himself to die.
Yeah. He died way too fast. I already had something else in my mind.
You can see Wortex definitely also have other things on their mind as they're very keen to finish up early here.
Yeah, like those 16-6 score is so real now. It feels so real.
It is. It's, well, currently for Team Titan, they need to have at least 3 rounds in a row, I would say, before they will find the required confidence in themselves to bring it to an even closer scoreline. Now, they were able to do that in Mirage.
Yeah.
So why not do it again?
Oh, a Soft finally on this map. He is coming alive. He's the second fragger on his side. Almost finds the third one, but Matsu was there to stop it. Although he has rotated, leaving only Fileba alone towards the A site. That's going to be the side where Team Titan is going to hit. We've seen Fileba do crazy things. Can he do it right now? And as they're pushing out, great job by him. He gets over, but no, instantly Dispex will take him down. And although we do want to hope that Amato can do it, he can't. He's going to be shielded with the kill. And the 6th and potentially last round for Team Titan on the board.
Well, judging by the money of Wortex, that's like a sketchy scenario. But question is, are Team Titan now in a false sense of confidence? Also, Carl is slightly unfortunate for him, sitting only on 4 kills.
Yeah, that's not something we usually see. Same with Dispex. Those are one of like 2 top fraggers. Of course, Nopper has his moments, but you really would point out Dispex as a top fragger, but not this time around. They have shields, but let's see, Wortex, they're quite aggressive about it. Matsup is close, Steek is close towards a B house. As Nopper pushes out, oh, he baits it, and he gets the kill. That was very well played by him.
That's experience for you. Now Steek dangerously close, posted up with that Deagle. Now this position is a one and done scenario. He decides to go for that peek, and Team Titan were still expecting that. So it looks like my theory is going to be flipped here unless Doist can do something about it. But with that Deagle in this position, the flashbang coming through here, that is a still smoke. Sorry, excuse me. That was a smoke towards connector. So Doist paying a lot of attention now to which of these entries Team Titan are going to be using. Still more utility used just to push these players back before they fully commit onto the site. In the meantime, Krasner already on the flank into the apartments. And Displex could come in from the CT area here.
This could work out. Doist goes. Oh, it's going to be shield finding Krasner. That was the man on the rotation now. And now Fileba, the only guy remaining. I had so much hope. If Fileba would have gotten the first kill, I think Doist could have potentially got himself something with that Eagle because the attention would have been taken off. But Fileba finds himself in no man's land as he's not going to find that one. It's going to be Soft with the... that's the only kill that he got in this round. But as well, he has grown so much. You can see 12 kills for him. And in the first map, he had like 4.
Yeah, maybe he's like me and just doesn't like Mirage.
Okay, yeah. He has played it so much, it's already sick. It's like sitting in his
he's just
throat.
Exactly. In the meantime, Fileba slowly, that is, now in the second half approaching his 30 bomb.
One more time. He had 30 bomb in Mirage as well.
Yeah.
Insane. Definitely the MVP of the day.
Oh, mistakes were made by Nopper. He tried to do the same trick, and that is instantly a weapon given. Oh, unfortunately, the AK stayed up there, and the grenade does play out into Team Titan's favor. Carlos finally able to take care of Phil Leba, but Doist and Madam coming in with kills of their own. Still a 2v2 situation.
2v1.
Now 2v1.
Carlos ABC, last man running 21 HP, and that is Matsu with the headshot, getting the 13th round on the board, and that was an eco round for Wortex. Huge play by them. This could completely stop Titan in their tracks. This is the last buy round that they will have. If Wortex win this one, I think the game is theirs.
Yeah, that's a feels bad man moment right there.
Oh, yeah. Now, whoever is tuning in right now, Wortex already won the first map. So if they win this one, not only do they advance to the next round with 1-1 score, 1 win, 1 loss, but also you're going to see me and V eat some spicy hot noodles, so don't miss it. But here, Shield with the first opening. Krasner is pretty close to kind of fake him out, maybe even find a kill here. As you can see, Nopper has no idea about Krasner's position. Phileba could catch him out. He's just huge, and Shield still managed to get the flick. And this is just Team Titan not allowing Wortex to grab a hold of the game.
Yeah, Steak last man standing in a 1v4. Ideally, he would like to see if we can perhaps get one of the AVPs out of Team Titan's hands, currently sitting in the hands of Shield, and I don't think that's really possible considering Shield is in T middle now, making his way towards the sandwich area.
Yeah, Steak would be huge if he could find at least one. At the best scenario, of course, 2 kills.
Yeah,
but that doesn't feel like that he's looking for it. He's just waiting, for Team Titan to overstep. He as well, they don't have the best money situation. Matsup and Steak only have money.
Well, Matsup and Steak are going to need to drop, and they'll be able to buy up themselves, so they are going to have a fighting chance here. And Soft now will present the opportunity for Steak, and Steak, of course, quickly taking chance of that. Carlos also is going to go down. So speaking of finding
that
two,
is huge by them. We can see they need to rebuy. So yeah, great job by Wortex. And even then, they were like bad mannering in the chat while that was happening.
Oh, were they?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if this was really meant to call anyone the
bad words.
I was about to say like the N-word, but no, I was meant to.
Well, Phileba did manage to find Nopper there, who made a desperate attempt towards the side. And speaking of desperate, Krasner also finds Soft. Madam picking up a kill onto this. Like Shield goes down, and
through
Phileba,
the smoke.
Clean.
Was that just like confidence gained by Steak? Was that confidence just gained by Steak that when he got like those 2 kills?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Steak is on fire right now, at least mentally. You can see 14-8 scoreline here. Looks like Wortex
kills for Phileba
might be running away with the victory here. They need to find only 2 more rounds. This does mean that for Team Titan, the pressure...
Can he do it? Will he peek out with Doista? Will he get Samira? No, Steak finds it. Steak finds the second one as well. Looking even for the third one. He damages Shield. The grenade will deal damage. No, it's going to be Nopper with the team kill, and Steak getting the third one on the board as well, and even the 4th. That was nearly an ace, and Wortex get the 15th round on the board. My goodness. This is just... I do hope that Wortex are going to continue on this kind of team play.
Yeah, I mean, the structure is definitely great for them. I really feel like that all they need to work on is those few moments that they have where they get overconfident and they lose a few rounds off the back of that. Like, they're just too eager to finish the match early. As long as they can continuously hold on to that composure that they have, they really shouldn't have any issues.
What composure? There is no composure for Team Titan. They're losing it 1 by 1. Shield is trying to do something with the scout. We saw Dispex kind of do something, but no, oh, this is just...
It's over. Team Titan are peeking 1 by 1s into those fights there. So obviously for Team Titan, this is also not so great news in the fact that they're going to be sitting currently on 0-2.
So there is a chance in
standings.
Next week.
So like they still have an opportunity, but that's the last chance they get. Yeah. They absolutely must win the next match that they are going to be playing here. In the meantime, in the meantime, they lose the round. So 16-8 and 16-10 are the scores which Wortex won on Mirage and on Train, as you just saw. Now it is a 2-0 win from Wortex coming out today, meaning that both me and you get to enjoy a spicy ramen noodle.
So let's as well remember. So I won the week 1 prediction game. You won the week 2. So that, yeah, I hope it's gonna be worth it. We did some crazy things in season 2 as well with our prediction game.
Yeah, there was the dress. There was the whipped cream in my face.
Oh, I love that
Actually,
one. We should get the picture on here with that moment. Just
actually, why not? On the next stream, I'm pretty sure we can find a cutout scene for
exactly.
that. Also, for what else did we have? Oh, I was wearing that Volt bag.
Yeah, that was yeah. The traveler's kits. You had remember the
2
water
sets
bottles.
Of headsets, yeah. Oh, the water bottles. My
yeah.
neck was,
that was
like
good.
so stiff after that.
That one I liked. That one I liked.
Yeah, well,
I liked as well
it's
when
been good
when
stuff, but I do think we need to take it to the next level here. So,
waxing next week.
Waxing what? I mean,
anything will be painful.
If I could allow myself, I would gladly lose an eyebrow, but unfortunately, my other jobs require me to have both
eyebrows.
Yeah, otherwise people
Whose doesn't
not take me seriously. Let's have a look at the standings though and see where we stand currently in this Swiss format. As you can see, do you want to elaborate one more time what the Swiss format is?
Well, basically, what you want to have is 3 victories. What you don't want to have is 3 losses.
Yeah, exactly.
At the moment, we have 4 teams with 2 wins, which is Lithuania, Volsung, Figaro 5, and all the rage. I'm definitely kind of surprised about Figaro 5. That was one Lithuanian team I was not expecting to take the upper hand that early on. I was definitely expecting Makonga to be a bigger force here.
Yeah, and they actually had a pretty decent battle. Like, I mean, they battled out between themselves, and it did finish off with a 2-1. Yeah. Not entirely sure if I remember correctly the scorelines, but you can find those on our website under statistics and results. So make sure you follow up on that one. Also, quickly adding now with sitting with 1 victory, 1 loss are Malco, Skinlords, Wortex, and Makonga, Les Getty, Reverse Card, and also Lamp. So for all of these teams, a very, very heavy battle is in front of them, and pretty much anything can still change for them. And for the ones that are sitting on 2 losses,
3 Latvian teams and 1 Lithuanian team. Time Chasers, they are very new here. They came in through, I believe, second. Oh no, they didn't even get through the qualifiers. They were like the next in lines, and since Moke dropped out, they were invited, and here they don't have too much luck. Quite unfortunate, but as well, I don't think they have the easiest enemies. Like Lesgeti as well, that team is quite scary to play against. I believe Ruscaro plays in it. So it's like a mix between
well, for also for SC Pirmais, I mean, the guys definitely not performing to the level everyone was expecting, considering how much training they've put in, and as you saw in the small video clip as well. Obviously, they have a great organization sitting behind them, and they have a lot of opportunities to come up with better plays, but it's just simply not working out for them so far. So I hope that they're doing a proper analysis. Otherwise, I have really big questions about what they doing.
Will you be the new coach of SC Pirmais?
I have yet to receive an invite, so probably not. Probably because...
session. Could you change something in 2-hour session?
Not drastically, but you can definitely improve a lot of things.
Yeah. Well, as well, we haven't seen their games. Maybe next week. Remember, you can vote for the games that you see here on the stream. It's not just us deciding, hey, we're going to watch that game. It's all as well about you. So I believe this evening, if I'm not mistaken, maybe Gekons won't have time because there's another tournament happening as well in the background. So we really, I want to say it's going to be tonight. Maybe it's going to be tomorrow.
Definitely
remember to vote
tomorrow,
remember to vote on Facebook or anywhere else where we have it. As maybe people want to see SC Pirmais eSports. I'm kind of eager to see, is it really that?
Well, I mean, if it falls into our radar and it's interestingly enough, I would definitely will put my vote down for them just to see what could we potentially expect coming out from these players. And obviously, as well, next week is going to be crucial for a lot of these teams. So as I already mentioned, the ones that are sitting currently on 2 losses, this is the last chance for them in order for to come up with some sort of like a game plan. And that is also one of them being Team Titan, which we saw tonight. So
that really is.
Oh, look.
Disappointing. Oh, and we have our
dearest host is giving us our punishment, and I'm very excited considering by the reactions of everyone.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. Where is water?
You don't want to drink water on top of these.
No, like it's something. We have Red Bull, I know.
Activate. Do I want to smell it or no?
Yeah, it's something. It's something for us.
Thank you. This is. Oh my God! I could actually feel it from here. It.
Don't show your.
Don't sniff it. Don't sniff it.
I won't. Yeah, my eyes will get watery.
Yeah.
Okay.
It kind of stings my nose, so I don't know how we're gonna do this. Do you want to cheers them and see what happens?
Definitely cheers. So much. Oh, I'm scared to get that sauce. I don't want.
I'm sweating already.
My heart.
Take
is
the sauce. Don't
Wait a second. For a second. Okay, I'm not gonna take too much. I'm not gonna be too crazy. I will finish the plates afterwards.
No, no. Okay, well, that's fine. Well, cheerio.
Yeah. Good luck.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's so good.
This is so bad.
It's tasty at first, but it's not tasty anymore.
This is not fun. All right.
Oh, dude, eat some more. It's gonna help you out. Oh no.
Does this help?
No, it's kind of it's tasty
breathe.
at first.
Don't breathe when you eat.
It's tasty at first.
No, it's not.
No, I liked it at first.
I love my punishments. Look, my hands are not shaking at all.
No, like those are good noodles.
Very good spicy noodle. You can see that my forehead has gone red, and so has your face.
No, this is not this. I can't speak.
I could completely do this on a daily basis. So anyone who wants to enjoy this lovely food, they can do that. Oh my God, in HyperTown. This is well, how can I describe it? It definitely makes you move a lot faster. My hands are shaky because
Do we need to finish the plate?
What do you mean?
We have to finish it. That's our punishment.
Great stuff. Always a pleasure to be here. I'm pretty sure that this is one of the worst things that I have done to myself lately. I have done the worst things.
You can't breathe.
I told you, don't breathe. You think I'm breathing? I just have big lungs, man. I really feel like we need sad Titanic music here, and I do apologize. My lips are burning up, man.
You're still continuing to eat all the time. You're okay.
Well, if you eat, it stops for a moment. So as soon as you stop eating, it
I'm
gets worse.
shaking completely.
Yeah. Right. So we are gonna look for some sort of thematic.
What did I do?
Music. Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Almost gotta be one.
No, don't drink. Oh no. Throw it. I did not touch the food. Here, it's all good.
It's just Jesus Christ, man. I now know how a Molotov feels in my mouth.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
giveaway. I think it's giveaway time. So we had our fun. We had our fun. You will have your fun right now.
I'm not having fun.
No, I'm having tons of fun looking at you. But okay, guys. So check out the giveaway. Me and V, we're just gonna relax, drink some milk.
Are my lips red?
Everything is red, man. See red.